That's all I ask of anybody in this world. Not that everyone be just like me. I'm not like me year after year, decade after decade. I've changed my mind, modified my views time and again, particularly over the last 20 years. And so who am I to ask anyone else out there to be exactly like me, 247, 360, without variation, so on. I'm not. All I ask of people is that they be sincere, that they be honest, that they be humble, and when life brings to you your attention something that flies in the face of your previous convictions, be what you become. That's all that life requires of us. Not that we pop into existence perfect, perfectly enlightened and omnipotent and infallible, but that when we realize that the world is not flat and it's round, then stop believing it's flat, stop making decisions based on that falsehood, and start using the belief that it's round. That's all that life asks of us. And all I ask of the left and the right is that they be consistent with what they pretend they believe in. I don't ask that Christians stop being Christians and capitalists stop being capitalists and feminists stop being feminists. I really don't. I ask that if you're going to pretend, if you're going to stand before me and make a relationship, an arrangement with me based upon certain pretensions, certain claims, certain stated goals and values, that you be reasonably consistent with those values and goals and beliefs and expectations on me. And if you do change your mind, and you will, that you acknowledge you've changed your mind and all that that implies, including any harm you might have done. Believing in something that you later change your mind about and discover wasn't true, or wasn't completely true, or wasn't complete, or whatever it is. That's all that I ask. And somebody like Ron Paul is consistent, is reasonably consistent with a traditional conservative value system and outlook. And so I respect that. I don't need him to be other. I don't need Christians to stop being. Just be a Christian 247, not just with part of your life, casual part-time Sunday Christians, but with all of your life. And you're not. I don't ask capitalists stop being capitalists. I ask them that if they pretend they're about responsiveness to consumer demand, they're about the best goods and services and people. They're about letting businesses go if indeed they prove not to serve people well. That's all that I ask. All I ask of conservatives. If you're about family values, be about family values. If you're about personal responsibility, be about personal responsibility for whites, for the rich, for the poor, for conservatives, for Christians, not just black males and welfare recipients. If feminists pretend that they're about equality, then let them be about equality all the time. Both sexes, no exceptions, no excuses. But people don't. They're hypocritical. That is what I hold against. I think people don't hate each other because we're different. We hate each other because we're the same. Only the other bastard is getting away with something that they know, that we can reasonably anticipate that they know. They wouldn't respect, us doing, us being guilty of. That's what it is, okay? People, ultimately, they don't care. I mean, we have our irritations, and I guess, with all our different forms and states and so on, but no, it's because it's hypocrisy. That is what, makes us toxically angry at each other.